Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. So today we are going to be talking about how to build a personal brand in tech space. So today we are going to be crafting like a personal brand, like how you can network like a pro, and also how you can stand out in the tech industry. So today at Malo, we invited one of our, we invited one of my mentor. Yeah, he's one of He has mentored me for more than like at least if I count the years now, it's more than like 3 years or 4 years. So he was a software engineer. So his name is Olaleye Adeola Olaleye. He's a software developer and a tech community advocate with over 5 years of experience in tech industry. She is a co-organizer of Google Developer Group and Parabi Tech Communities. She is also an assistant director of Participation a virtual training of Unicode Africa. She is an ambassador of Women Tech Makers, the Women in Tech wing of new developers. And at the same time, together with a team at Cons Node, a digital solution company. She is currently working on a product name, but a, a microfinance competitive solution used to solve industries of all sorts of record keeping. She is committed to helping other women in particular design a roadmap for a successful tech career by providing tech guidance and mentorship. She is also a regular speaker at technical conference and workshops. So today she's going to be talking about how you can build a personal brand in tech. So Angela, you have the floor now. Thank you for accepting our invitation and taking this topic.
Hi everyone. Thank you, Sulaiman, and thanks for having me. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. Well, I think this my bio that was being read. I think it has to be updated. Well, I have the updated version on one of my slides based on what we are talking about today. Anyway, so because of that, I make sure I added that, but the one I added is updated version. Well, thanks a lot for reading my bio. It's nice being here once again. My hobbies is like a home, right? So thanks for having me. I can see some okay, just one person I know here. Okay, I can see another person that I know here. So I hope we're gonna have a great time today. So confirm me if you can see my screen. So can you
Yes, I can
guys
see
see?
you.
Okay. So, like he said, my name is Adeola Olaleye, and I'm a software engineer. So, we're talking about building personal brand in tech today. Okay, about me. Sorry, I decided to explore dark dark slide. This is the first time I'll be doing this anyway. This is the first time I'll be making use of dark with other colors. So I was just playing around and I was like, oh, it seems like this is cool. So please let me know if this is cool. I don't like the fact that I won't be able to. Okay. I wish I can actually be seen. Please, I want to know, do you think the black I mean what's it called? The black team is good for the presentation. This is the first time I'll be exploring it. All right. So let me start again. Okay, so about me, I am Adeola Olaleye. Software engineering is my core skill. I'm one of the backend engineer building and managing an African leading cloud-based HR and payroll SaaS platform. And beyond software engineering, I'm a techpreneur. I don't only pursue a career as a software engineer, right? But I also co-founded a startup which the goal is to help businesses thrive by providing them with intelligent and highly effective strategies for growth with our product and then our digital services. So we have about two products right now, right? One is live, we have people using it, and one is an embryo. So that bio that you are reading was the previous product. So, but the another product is is the one in vogue right now. So you can as well refer to me as a product manager, right? As I currently lead the development team of a game-changing prop tech solution for real estate organization. So that is the big deal for me right now. That is what I'm working on, right? And if you don't know me as a community advocate, then you don't know me at all. I'm sure some people are familiar with Adeola on this call. And if you don't know me to be a community manager, then you don't know me at all, because this is literally what brought me to the limelight, right? I'm a women tech maker ambassador and I'm a co-founder for Karabi Tech Community. If you're part of my whole community, then I'm sure you'll be conversant with Quara Build. And then, yeah, you should be conversant with Women Tech Makers Ambassador and then Google Developers, Women Tech Makers, and then Google Developers Group Community. In essence, I'm a builder, a strategist, and a passionate advocate for tech. Anything about tech, you will always see me, you always see my mouth in there. So that is just me. Please, Sulaiman, let me know if probably you can't hear me or something, because with my presentation here, I really can't keep track. Or probably let me just join with another device so that I can be
We can hear you loud and clear.
okay. So in case you can't hear me or something, please just go ahead and drop me a message or something. But all the same, probably I can just join with another device so that I can be up to. But I'll just reduce it, the volume. Okay. So let's start with, what does personal branding mean to you? We have, I want to see those that we have on the chat so that I can know who I'm going to call. So we have Okoyemi, Cynthia, Femi, Adebanjo Favor. We have Ahmed Olumoso, who is going to volunteer to tell us what they think personal branding means, or to them, what personal branding means. And Sulaiman, you can as well answer for us. Hello.
Hi. Um, to
Hi,
me,
Cynthia.
personal branding means promoting what you stand for as an individual. Your brand, it is you, it's all about you as a person.
Okay, thank you. It's all about you as a person. Okay. So who else want to go ahead? I feel like calling someone. Hi Opeyemi. Hi Opeyemi. Are you with us or you just audio join? See, let's make it as interactive as much as possible. I'm not, we are all learning here, right? I also need to build my
All
personal
right. Good
brand.
afternoon.
So, yeah, good afternoon, Opeyemi.
Good afternoon. Sorry, I didn't know I've not unmuted my mic. So for me, personal branding is the way you present your product, the way you like present your product to your audience.
Okay.
So that's what me I understand by personal brand. I'm just hearing it for the first time. So but what I think it is the way you present your product, your brand to people,
Okay.
either in terms of graphics or maybe in terms of maybe your logo and all that. That's what I understand by personal brand.
Okay, thank you. I love that. So we have two perspective now. Cynthia's answer is literally talking about me, like me as a person, And Okpeyemi's answer is talking about your products, owning a product. For instance, I said I'm working on a product, that's my brand, and then that. So I love those two answers. They are very, very good. Right. So anybody else that want to go ahead before I continue?
Hi, good afternoon.
Hello, Ahmed. Good afternoon.
Okay. Oh, so I think for me, I would say personal branding is when you hear the name Adeola Olaleye, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? So I think so. It's basically how you position yourself in what you do, so that people know you for that. So that's
Mhm.
what I understand that personal banking, branding. I mean.
Okay. So thank you so much, guys. You are all on point, right? Personal branding. So my own definition for this guy is crafting and projecting a public image that reflects your uniqueness, your skills, your values, and experience. Okay, probably I should just I should have added that reflects your not just you alone now. It can as well be maybe your product, right? But in this context, I think we are going to be focusing on you much more. I was having a conversation with a friend recently. He owns a brand, and the brand is a media house whereby it's in Lagos. So whereby people come into the studio to do their stuff. In fact, he has an apartment whereby he rents out. So every of his efforts has always been like he has always been putting effort in that brand. So some people don't even know the face that is behind the brand. Do you understand? So he has only been branding and pushing out what he's doing. But if we now ask, what is the face behind this guy? Who exactly is the one behind this? Right? So he's not putting himself out, he's only putting the business out. So the two goes hand in hand. As you are putting your business out, you can as well put yourself out, right? But let me now say, because it's not everybody that will have business. Don't let us lie to ourselves. It's not everybody that will own a startup. It is not everybody that we have a product or maybe a system that somebody is using, but we all have ourselves. So aside your products, aside your services, no, not your services now, because you can be rendering services. Aside your company and all of that, you yourself as a personnel, you can be a brand on your own. And you know the funniest thing, even when people trust you, when they know who you are, it's very easy for them to know what you are doing. It is very easy for them to trust your product at the end of the day by the time you come up with one. Do you understand? So the way you've crafted yourself, the way you've projected yourself to the public, what makes you unique, what is about your skills, your values, and your experience, how you put yourself out there. I was today. Let me share this joke. Somebody, yeah, I'm with my sister right now, and then somebody came to just stay with us for about, I think, 1 week now, and she has noticed we've never encountered ourselves before, but the fact that she just spent 1 week with me, today she started calling me scholar. The way you what you do, everything that you do and all of that, it will is what will be your day to day. It is what you are putting out for people to see. Do you understand? If you put yourself to be something else, they will think you're something else. And if you're putting yourself like, okay, this is what you are, then they get to know you, and that can actually fetch you money. That can actually catapult you when it comes to career. It just depends on how you can make good use of it. There are some key aspects of this personal branding that we are talking about. That is self-awareness. Self-awareness is understanding your strengths, you understand your weaknesses, you understand your values, and also your goals, which is very, very crucial. So your personal brand should reflect who you are, like the authentic you, like what exactly are you? Do you understand? You know what your strengths are. And then, because if you don't know yourself, there's no how we can know you. Or else, you can be like, oh, I am dark in complexion. And by the time I post my pictures online, it can be light in complexion. Maybe I had filter or even the phone and all of that. And I'm the one that knows that I'm black. But some people can be like, ah, no, she's light in complexion. Ah, no, I am dark, like I'm a dark skinned girl. So I'm self-aware of what I am. So it is what you call yourself that way, because everybody is going to have different perspective about everything that is being posted. But what you let us know that you are is what we believe that you are. And if you yourself, you don't know yourself, then it will be very difficult for us to do it, right? Another one is consistency, right? Consistency is actually part of the keys. Is a vital across all the aspects of your brand, of your personal brand, including your presence online. What are the things that you do? Are you consistent with what you're doing? Let us know you like, okay, oh, what I do is like I organize events, I make sure I attend this, I make sure I attend that, I create content. These are the kind of content I create. Not like today I will create content of how to make food, and tomorrow I will create content of how they are sewing. Do you understand? We don't even know what you do. You are the kind of people they call jack of all trade, or maybe let me say gogolo. I don't know. Maybe we have Yoruba people that don't understand Yoruba here. Do you understand? So, and then the audience, like, do you even know the people that you are targeting? You are targeting real, for instance, you are targeting real estate people, but all the same, the people that you are following or the people that you keep engaging in their content, they are maybe market people, those that are selling this thing. Do you understand? So your audience will as well know, will make us know what exactly you are. Yeah, those you reach out to, those that you work with, they are the one that will tailor and let us know, like, okay, it resonates with the people you resonate with, in short, are part of the people things that will make us know, like, okay, this is exactly what you are. And then the kind of content you create as well, and then your value proposition. When I mean your value proposition, like clarifying what sets you apart from what you're doing in your field. I used to tell people, you don't have to do everything in tech before we know you are a tech bro or you are a tech sis. In fact, you don't even have to write code. If the only thing that you can do is to write content, write it with your full chest and let us know, like, oh wow, this person, anything that deals with content, just reach out to this guy. I have so many of my friends, like when it comes to maybe cloud computing, I have the people that I'm going to reach out to. When it comes to community, I have those that I will reach out to. So those are value proposition. We already know, like, this is what you do. I have people like when it comes to design, I know those that I have to reach out to. So they've already built up themselves, like, okay, this is what I am, these are my values, these are my skills and my experience. In fact, they update us on their experience. Experience in the sense, like, I just obtained a so in so. I see that a lot on LinkedIn. I just started working somewhere. I'm treated to announce to you that, all of those things. You're building yourself, and then content is also part of it, and then networking as well, like the way you nurture the relationship. And then there is something that we seems not to be getting right in networking, and as a matter of fact, I think I got it wrong to some extent as well. Networking is beyond just let's exchange number. Networking is beyond I followed you on LinkedIn. That person that you followed, have you guys ever talked about something, or have you tried think of, okay, let's get to do something? Okay, it's not everybody you might have the opportunity to do that with, but these people, when they post, like, these people are relevant people. When they post, did you try to engage in what they are posting, or probably write comments? If you are doing that, they will know, like, this person is always following me, I'm actually connected to this guy. Do you understand? By the time you post yours as well, you will be surprised, like, the person is as well probably sending you, replying and all of those things. That is if you are even unable to probably just network with them, maybe having conversation, because it's not all the people that you network with, you have one or two to do with them. Do you understand? So I'm just letting you realize, like, beyond just send connection message, send connection for you to just network, there are so many other things that is much more than that, for you to know that I actually have this person in my network. And then by the time you keep posting stuff and all of that, they will be aware to make them. That is why sometimes WhatsApp is actually, if not that most of us, we don't, I think we are misusing the opportunity of WhatsApp. There are some people, When I see their WhatsApp status, I remember like, oh, these people exist and I need to do one or two things for them, or we need to do one or two things together. So when you post and you are posting about your work or something, I'll still know you are still in business, because some people they will say they don't leave business. So by the time you are even if it is not LinkedIn, even if it is just WhatsApp that you are still posting, I will know, oh yeah, this guy is still in business. Do you understand? Well, thank God for friends that we have. Like if you are not available, they will call you like, hey, what's up? I've not been seeing you. Those ones are they are authentic friends. So your authenticity as well. How authentic, how genuine, how true are you? You have to be able to communicate this with your interactions, with your communications. It's not like you are posting something else and then your personality as a whole is different from what you are posting. And then your online presence too is very, very important. Yeah. So why personal branding? I would have loved to throw out this question as well, but because even from what I said earlier on, I think and then I have some things here that can that can actually guide us. So, anybody here that wants to talk about why personal branding? Let's just have maybe one or two, because we are all here to learn. I'm also learning here. Trust me. Let me call names. I Femi.
Hello, can you hear
Hello.
me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Personal branding is important because it distinguishes everyone from each other in the marketplace.
Okay.
That's what I feel the reason for personal branding.
Mm, okay. All right. Good. Thank you. Thanks for responding. All right. So, well, personal branding, just like Femi said, will distinguish you. This is what I am. For instance, when Opeyemi was talking about his own opinion about personal branding, he mentioned logo, he mentioned your colors and all of those things, right? All of those things in form of graphics and all is actually something that makes you stand out, right? If you want to stand out, as a matter of fact, okay, I even have it on my screen here. It's no longer optional. It's a necessity for you to stand out. So if you really want to stand out, then you have to have your branding. And your brand might not, like I've been saying, your brand doesn't have to be like, this is my color. What are you as a person can actually serve as something that make you stand out. And as business as well, anywhere you see something that looks like scissors, that someone is inside it, that now have circle, that did not put M in front of it, I already know it's Marlo. Do you understand? Even if by the time I try to look, maybe I see something that doesn't look like it, and I'll be like, wait, oh, why is this thing like Mal up logo? Do you understand? So if you want to really, really stand out, you don't want to be like others, then personal branding is very, very important as a person, or for your business, or for your product. A tip: establish yourself as a thought leader and attract exciting career opportunity. So if you have something that makes you stand out, if you have something that makes people to know like, yes, this person is in existence, then definitely it can attract some career opportunities to you. So some required strategies that you can do is to divine your is to divine your brand identity. Let the world know you for at least one thing. You don't have to be everything. Just be one thing and be good at it. You see those people that there is one TikTokers. The only thing they do, yeah, the husband and wife, is that the wife will just be talking like, you can't imagine how much they sell this thing. She was pregnant then. She used to, her name is Ola. You'll be like Emi, Auntie Ola, and all of that. If you know what the price of things are, I bought this Pampers for 14,285 naira. She used to be well detailed to that extent, and she'll be telling the husband, and the husband will be like, Ola, you are lying. Just this little thing you got for this so amount and all of that. But let me tell you that I can boldly say like those things doesn't even make sense. Like you just come here and you're just telling us all of this. But what are they trying to portray? Like, okay, women can be this, can be that, they can lie, they can what's it called? They can scam the husband. That is the only thing they are selling. And if you check their followers and the people that engage in their posts, you be like me that I'm doing meaningful things. Oh, in my life, they are not following me. Like I don't have followers or fans like those people have. Well, this is Nigeria anyway. Things that doesn't even make sense are some things that get to trend much more than the things that make sense. But all the same, that doesn't mean things that make sense doesn't trend or doesn't have its own audience as well, right? That doesn't mean you should now be like, let me just be doing all those things that doesn't make sense. I did not say that though. Yeah, so let them know you for this is what you do, this is who you are, at least one thing. So choose your platform. I saw on Twitter as well. Sorry, I will have to be, because all of those platforms I go back to them because it's good to be online. I don't even go out. I'm always indoor. So what will I now be doing without checking online? That means I'll just be here without knowing anything. So the lady was like, I think she has a lot of followers herself on Twitter. She was like, and she put it there like, I am not serious here. Check my LinkedIn page. That is, and she added a LinkedIn to her bio on Twitter. So meaning like if you are trying to look for something serious about her on Twitter, you are on your own. She's always flexing on Twitter, but go to LinkedIn, you know she's a very serious person. So she has chosen her platform. She has identified where her target audience are. And the ones that probably might have slight target audience, she will direct them to the ones that has the serious part of her. Right? I don't use Snapchat. My target audience are not there. No, I use Snapchat to take pictures. But let's say chatting and all of that, my target audience are not there. Well, maybe Facebook. Another social media platform I don't use is Facebook. I only go there just to join my church this thing. Not that my target audience are not there, but I believe the target audience that I will have on Facebook, they should also be on. They will not prioritize Facebook. They should prioritize either LinkedIn or Twitter, or probably partially Instagram. Do you understand? So I don't even bother to keep track of Facebook. If not that now Instagram, there is a way Instagram they link up Facebook. I've been trying. If in fact, if you know how I can unlink it, I don't mind. You can please let's network and talk about it. If I post something on Instagram, automatically I will see it on Facebook. I've been looking for how to remove it. Please, if you know how I can remove that thing, I don't want. Right. So choose your platform and just stick to it and make sure you engage your audience from there. So valuable content related to your identity. Content is king and queen, right? Though there are cases whereby you might have to take break from the internet. You might have to take break from social media. I have done that several times, right? I think when we did one program last month, which was March, IWD, International Women's Day. One of our speakers was like, "Wait, Adeola, I've not seen you on LinkedIn for a long time," and all of that. Like she has not been seeing my post or something like my engagement, and that was because I was literally busy building something. So when I told her about what I was doing, she was like, "Oh, no wonder, no wonder." But all the same, I am striving now to make sure like I balance the two sides, trying to be out there and at the same time. But what I'm just trying to say in essence is there are cases whereby you have to take break. It's not like Adeola said you must be posting content every day, every day. If you can do it, why not? But if you think you don't probably have the capacity at that particular time, you don't have to. Do you understand? But trust me, the one that you've done will be the one speaking for you when you are not doing that particular one at that time, right? So engage and network. Actively interact in groups, communities, if not every time, once in a while. Join relevant groups and discussions like Malhub community. If they are discussing something, try and put mouth. is, see, there are some mouths that you put that they are very, very important. You don't have to keep silent every time. You don't have to be silent. I just saw somebody post something on GDG Lorry, and then I messaged the person straight up, and then I was able to secure a job for somebody that has been with me that doesn't have a job. I was so glad that at least I was able to engage with that. I was able to check what is going on, and I was able to secure a job for the person. Right? So put mouth in conversations, especially the ones that are groups, communities, and at the same time, I noticed something recently. If you comment on posts, especially relevant posts, honestly, you can be gotten from that comment. You are not the one that posted, but you commented. It can even grow your connection. And that happened to me, I think, last week. It was just a comment, though. Even it was even Instagram. I just see people following me. What's going on? Well, I'm not after followers on Instagram anyway, but I'm sure those are part of the things that people that are after those things are doing, right? So that can as well help, maybe probably you getting the kind of audience that you want by the time they can try to get your comment and all of those things. So engaging in such a thing can actually help in a very good way as well. So be authentic and relatable. Let your personality shine through your content. So your personal brand is what people say about you when you are not in the room. I think I mentioned something like that now, that the ones that when you are on break and you are not even posting anything, the one that you've posted, the impression that you've left before that time is what is going to work for you when you are not there. So what the people you know, those that are around you, right, what they know about you is what is going to speak for you when you are not there. There are cases whereby I've gotten referrals when I've even forgotten, like, I was actually communicating with this person, or this person knows about me or something. It happened several times. Do you understand? So what you've projected yourself to do, to be your personal brand, is what people is going to use, what people is going to say about you when you are not in the room. So ensure your actions, your communications reflect your identity, both online and offline. And then I have a tip here. Embrace volunteering roles if you have to build your connection and to build your brand. So because if you are just starting, trust me, it might be difficult for you to get some content. It might be difficult for you to put some things together. But if you leverage on volunteering work, you can write about it and all of those things, then you are building yourself. You are going to know, like, okay, this is what this person is, blah, blah, blah. I wanted to mention something. Yeah, this choose your platform. On this choose your platform, you can as well, if you are a developer, you can as well choose all of those platforms like dev, this thing whereby you can write some articles, maybe some technical articles. We have a lot of it like that. Can you imagine? None of it is not even coming to my head right now. Even GitHub, right? Contributing to open source and all of those things can actually be part of what is going to help you build yourself, to build your brand. Just make sure, like, the way they see you out there is what exactly you want them to see you to be, not otherwise, right? So thank you. So do we have any questions for me?
Yeah, thank you so much, Adeola, for the wonderful session. So I think we have said a lot of things by dropping a lot of key aspects. So Adeola mentioned, she mentioned that under the key aspect, he said you have to be self-awareness and also content creation, consistency, your life presence, and your networking. And at the same time, he also mentioned that, which is the last key point he mentioned. He said the power of volunteering is very, very important. So he said embracing volunteering if you have to to build your network and identity and brand. So I think you guys might have one or two questions to answer. If you have any questions, kindly please promote yourself and answer before we round up this call. And also, you can also drop your question in the chat box if you can't unmute yourself to talk.
Okay, I think there is a question from Abu Baka. Can we get the model? I don't understand what you mean by model. Sorry.
Hello? Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you for the great opportunity. I want to ask if you can get the model,
The
like the
what?
slide, the slide.
The slides. Oh, okay. I will send. You can reach out to the organizer Sulaiman, and you should be able to
Okay.
get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Did anyone have any questions to ask Adeola? If you have any question regarding, okay, Femi Daniel, you are raising up your hand. So you can unmute yourself and talk.
Yeah, my question is how do you brand yourself and not seem confused? For instance, someone that is trying to market himself as a product designer and a graphics person, someone that does graphics. So how do you present yourself to people such that they will not think you are doing too many things at once? Because even the product design itself, it's under graphics. So I'm just, if someone presents himself as a professional or someone that knows about both fields, doesn't it look as if you are doing too many things?
Jack of all trades. Okay.
Uh,
So
like you
it
mentioned
doesn't.
earlier.
Yes. So projecting yourself as a product designer and a graphic designer is not bad. Is relatable. You are still doing design. So, but now me, I'm projecting myself as a product designer and as a product, as a software engineer. You be like, are you are you sure you know what you're doing? So, but projecting yourself as those two is actually not so bad because it's the same line, right? Graphics can give back to product design can give back to graphics. So those ones is actually not so bad. It's not bad. But when I mean now, probably showing so much of this thing, imagine me being in tech now, like I'm a tech person, and then you still see me bringing out that I also sew clothes to. Do you understand? They will be confused, right? So, but if it is in line, like those things are still, they can still relate it together. There are software engineers that they are also technical writers, and by the time you see what they write, you will be able to trace it back to like, oh, this is as a result of them being software engineer. Do you understand? So product designing and graphic design, they are two like almost the same. So you can as well just project yourself as that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay, did anybody else have any question to ask? So for those people that are just joining this webinar, that you are not aware of what Malog is all about. So Malog is Metas and Leaders Club with a dream to revolutionize the tech space. And today, as of today, we have successfully trained over 500 and we are still counting individuals and organizations. So we used to provide a lot of technical skills like cutting edge solution and top industry program. Currently, we have a course that we are running right now, which is cybersecurity. It's going to be a physical class at Knowledge, which is located at number one in the GRA here in Kwara State alone. So if you have like maybe anyone that wants to get started in cybersecurity or you yourself want to enroll in cybersecurity, you can just check malo.com. I'm going to drop the link in the chat box. And at the same time, I said you guys can also make a tweet about this session. You can tag Adeola underscore. And also tag Malo about one of the key points he has said today. Like he has already said a lot of things about building the platform brand today. So in the absence of no question, I think we are going to be rounding up this course. If you have any question to ask her, you can drop it in the search box, or you can also tag her on Twitter and make a tweet about your question. Thank you so much for joining this call.
Thank you so much for having me, Mahob.
Yeah, thanks so much, Adam. Thanks so much for accepting our invitation.
Yeah, so I'm going to send you the slide so that those that want it can benefit from it.
Yeah, thank you. I'm going to share the slide link via the community. You can also join our community also. Let me drop the link to the community in the chat box before we round up the call. So once you join, I'm going to share the link to the slides for you to be able to access it. Hold on for a second, please. So I've dropped the link to Malo website where you can check the available courses, and also we offer workspaces at a very low price, like where you can work in a very conducive environment, and you are not going to be surrounded with anything, no disturbance, and there is 247 of electricity. Okay, I'm going to drop the link to the slides via the community. You can just join our community. I'll drop the link now. So I've dropped the link to the slide to the community group. So once you are able to join the community group, I'm going to share the slide, and also there's going to be monthly webinar, which this is the last webinar we are going to have for this month. So we are going to have another webinar by next month, which is going to be another topic entirely. So you guys will stay tuned, stay engaging, and contributing to maybe one or two things inside the group. Thank you so much.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.